Hello, this is Blue Leader, and we're here in Lake Tahoe, where they have a total of 14 superchargers at the Hard Rock Cafe parking structure. Here are my initial impressions, initial thoughts. You're indoors. This place gets really hot outside. It's well over 100 degrees. Who wouldn't love charging indoors where you're away from the really hot sun? Initial feelings. Well, I have a feeling I'm going to pay for this charge because there is a parking fee to enter into here. I'm not sure what exactly it is when I book out, but I'm going to pay a little bit extra, so you know, a little money to the casino is something a little bit normal. Initial concerns. Not too concerned. This should be a secured parking structure. I haven't seen any cameras. It's a little bit dimly lit, but there's a lot of people here in the Tesla family that's going to look out for you. Anyways, oh, here's another legit concern. A lot of these superchargers aren't working. Oddly enough, some of these Teslas are even parked here and they're not even charging. And meanwhile, we've got a long line of people waiting to charge. So I think that concern is something you ought to be thinking about when you come here. It's not a fast pickup. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. You know what to do to keep showing that support because I totally appreciate it. Right here's a like, right here's a subscribe. And if you know anyone that wants to hang with us, make sure you share the content over with them. Thank you so much, and hang tight for the review.
I use the Supercharger every weekend. I'd have to say in the past I've had a really great experience. Today is the first time I've had to wait, and the Superchargers have been lower than normal speed, so I feel like there might be a power grid situation going on, but normal situations, like I said, I'm here every weekend and I've never had a problem prior to today. A lot of casinos, a lot of amazing food. You got a steakhouse at the top floor across the street at Harvey's. Got some pretty good seafood here at the Hard Rock. Pretty good food and entertainment options. Great concerts on the weekends here, either between Hard Rock or Harris. Yeah, you're not gonna run out of things to do up here, that's for sure.
If there was no superchargers here, would you still come back to this parking lot?
Not this parking lot, definitely not. The Superchargers are what bring me here.
Should Tesla install superchargers in lower income neighborhoods?
I do believe they should definitely install superchargers in lower income neighborhoods. Me being somebody from a lower middle class neighborhood, not everybody's rich who drives a Tesla, and we need to, save a little bit of time. It sucks to drive 30 minutes to a supercharger, so can't complain about having one in my backyard.
Should Tesla allow other EVs to use its supercharging network?
I think the best option for Tesla to open up its network to other supercharging platforms is at stations that are never at full capacity, where they've statistically been at 50% or less. That way they're not having a situation where different vehicles are fighting over charging spots.
That is a brilliant idea. Do you charge at home?
I have the Tesla brand 220 adapter that would plug into your standard washer dryer outlet. I do use it on occasion for about a 20-mile-an-hour charge. I'm rarely home enough to get the full 8 hours in a full charge, so hit or miss. I do use it though.
Why do you supercharge?
I am a full-time rideshare driver, so I basically need to be moving all the time, so spending the least amount of time charging possible is the way to go for me.
What is the number one thing Tesla needs to change?
The trunk. My trunk, I've done 2 trunks right now, and that's the only thing I can really complain about. The automatic feature has a lot of issues with people closing it, so if they could either install a warning somewhere that says, please do not touch the trunk, or figure out a way that where manually closing it doesn't have such an impact on the motor, that would be my biggest piece of input.
Ian, thank you so much for your time. Do you have any final words of wisdom for us?
Make sure you charge. Don't get stuck on the side of the road.
Thank you. We'll see you later, okay? Help me complete this sentence, Ian. Dear Elon.
Thank you for making a car that saves me a lot of money. I'm a full-time Uber driver, and it's been a job-changing experience.